so I didn't make much progress last night. I ended up going to bed a little bit earlier. I had to wake up early today. Part of me really wishes I stayed up, but another part of me, I'm really happy about it because now I'll probably go up pretty early. So, I mean, whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna go back in the ground more. So progress on the kilo there, I don't even think I've gotten it past like level 20 something, so. It's only level 25, so. Did anything happen since last night? I didn't get anything done. It's one of the first nights that I didn't just get to really get on anything. Usually, even if I was busy as fuck, I'd be able to at least mainly gold out at least one gun every single day, but shit, it's tough, man. You do realize you can like scope out, right? Like you don't have to sit in ADS and reload. I know that's a brand new snazzy feature, but like, you know, you don't need to do that, right? Like I know exactly where you're standing. It doesn't matter. You're not concealing yourself. I'm gonna start running shrapnel because perk 3s, most perk 3s are dog shit. Who cares what fucking perk 3 it is? Let's check Twitter maybe something interesting happened there. This is my process every single day figuring out what to talk about, especially before Modern Warfare came out. Some little Timmy out there ended up, I guess, finding some sort of brand new website. Some little Timmy found a website where he was able to basically find and expose all of the disgusting, vile reverse boosters on this game because of skill-based matchmaking on this game, okay? Basically, the game will match you based on your recent performance in game. We had a couple people in our community, well-known established people that do their research and shit, a Drifter and Exclusive Ace. They did their own research and study on this whole thing on how if skill-based matchmaking in general even existed on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And after their research, without going into too much detail, you can look it up yourself anyway, if you do bad, you will get matched against worse players. Now, there's specific ways to do this, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about exactly how you want to do it in the most efficient way and all that shit either. But the obvious thing is, hey, if the game is matching me against better players because I have better stats, why don't I just make my stats worse so I play against worse players so I have a better time? And really, that's an intelligent move. You're not wrong, because fuck skill-based matchmaking straight out. Skill-based matchmaking should only be in things like a ranked playlist. If I'm not playing a ranked playlist, it doesn't fucking matter. I have played games that have ranked playlists, and it is a whole different world, dude. The whole difference between me playing Rainbow Six, for example, just casually, versus when I tried to actually play ranked, it was nearly a completely different game. As far as like overall how the game changes or anything like that, but more so how people play the game and how much more difficult it is. With Call of Duty, especially if you're going into public matches, just normal team deathmatch, you're not expecting to join a GB, a game battles thing. It's basically just like a sweaty ass website where everybody just starts competing against each other and arguing and talking and exposing each other and posting all their shit, whatever. Timmy here found this website named COD Tracker. Now you might remember me from COD Tracker actually for having the most kills on Black Ops 4 with millions of kills. Clearly, with me being the record holder and breaker that I am very familiar with this website. On the site on COD Tracker, it's actually a pretty good website. It's definitely got some inaccuracies here and there, but it's pretty good overall. The website, basically, it does as it says, it tracks all of your Call of Duty stats. Now, when you go onto the website, you can actually go and search for things based on who has the most kills, who has the most overall score, who has the most, just all of that shit, who has the most everything. All of that shit. It's all going by leaderboards. So, when you go on the website, it allows you to be able to separate by certain categories. One of the categories is suicides. Mistakes were made, purposeful deaths. It turns out your boy's holding another record. This guy just wasn't moving at all. He was up here just setting down his shit. He knew I was down here too. I blew up his claymore and he sat there and stared at the wall. Turns out I was one of the top 100 players on that leaderboard for players that have made some mistakes. Now here's the thing, with this whole skill-based matchmaking scenario going on, obviously with people just blowing themselves up over and over and over again, if you're on that leaderboard, you're clearly reverse boosting. You are a cheater. You are a disgusting, vile creature. Clearly each and every single one of these people on this leaderboard deserve to be cleaned from gaming society. Cleansed. Purged. Let me try to find my my thing on here. COD Tracker. Let's go on the COD Tracker real quick here. Jev's FaZe. Now, here's the weird thing also with how weird this website is that it still says I'm level 55 with all of this score and shit. But this is searching my PlayStation account, but the accounts are all linked together. So, like, I don't really know exactly how that's working or tracking or whatever, but 1.71 KD, 18,500 kills, most of them being spread across a bunch of different weapons and shit like that. Carbine, AUG, Dragunov, Uzi, shit like that, all averaging around this amount of kills or so. 1,000 games played, and I have 176 suicides. At 176 suicides will put me, let's go on to our leaderboards here. Sort by suicides. Let's go to try to find myself at 176. And let's see what record we're holding here. Boom! There I am. See, I am 372nd in the world for this shit. Clearly, 176 deaths in 1,000 fucking games. It's just a clear sign that I'm reverse boosting. So obviously, with this brand new information that was found here, people started blowing it up and shit like that. Now, I'm not saying that all the people that are actually on that leaderboard or whatever, people are calling it the list. I had to defend myself. Some of those FaZe guys that talk all this shit about the reverse boosters, but they're on here. Yeah, man, all those clips that I have, all those fucking bangers. My average of 500 to 800 kills with all of my sniper rifles. I'm totally hitting bangers out here. All I'm saying is 176 out of 1,000 games, I'd be a very inefficient reverse booster, if anything. Now, if I wanted to be a real psychopath, I don't want to say any names here, but I'm gonna have to point out at least this one man, this one legend, Clandy777. This man's got over 50,000. That's some legendary shit. I ain't even gonna be mad about it. And listen, I'm not even mad about it in general. If you're a reverse booster, if you're doing this shit, I would honestly rather it spiral out of control so they would start removing it or doing something about it than us just kind of dealing with it. I don't care. I'm not gonna say I condone it, but I'm also not gonna go out of my way to stop you. It's not my fucking fault. Not my fault, not my responsibility. I ain't gonna pretend like it is either. Have you ever just thought, just quite possibly, that I might actually just be a fucking dumbass? You actually could point out at least 50 of those 176 or so in videos. My whole team of just, my poor fucking teammate. Flying them into random things and blowing everybody up, getting everyone killed. I would just be wasting far too much time. Like, I can't even imagine how much further behind I would be if I had to actually take the time to spend hours to do that. In order to get into lobbies for what? To get total kills that I would have gotten regardless of whatever lobby it was in anyway. It just doesn't make sense. I just don't know why the fuck I'm in there in particular. I'm honestly really surprised there are not more people out there that just don't blow themselves up over just some stupid shit. Maybe people just don't fuck around with launchers and stuff a lot like I do. I've killed myself a lot of times with my javelin. Kill myself with the javelin, kill myself with launchers, kill myself to switch classes, kill myself by jumping off of shit, not parachuting. There's just a million different ways that you can die on this game. I mean, shit, not even to mention the glitched ass suicides that I have that the game counts as suicides, by the way. Note the already 2 to 3 times in my videos where I had died mid-map where the game told me that I was out of the zone. I could be on a home flag and the game will tell me that I'm out of bounds and then I'll die because the game thinks I'm out of bounds and says that I killed myself. To be honest, I kind of want an apology from that guy that tagged me. I won't reach for it, but you know who the fuck you are. I'm going for camos with guns I have absolutely no interest in. I have enough fucking things to deal with, especially than to worry about how many times I've killed myself. So yeah, just gonna keep working on the kilo. That's pretty much the only thing that's going on. Haven't really heard much about any other updates. Don't really know what's going on with all of that. They were talking about like the tank nerfs and all sorts of other stuff that just didn't really come with this other patch, so I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm not entirely sure if any of that stuff is going to be coming, if the overhaul's coming. I mean, we got like 5 or 6 days left in this whole thing, so maybe within the next week we'll get the overhaul. I don't know. I don't know if it's pushed back. I don't know if it's not happening anymore. I don't know if that whole thing was the overhaul, because it don't feel like it. Dude, literally my arms hurt from that sneeze. Holy fuck, wait, I'm gonna pass out. Ow, why do my arms hurt? My arms are heavy. What the fuck? You hurt when you sneeze because of muscle strain. I'm gonna go defend my 392nd placement. Have a good one.